Alright. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to what is hopefully the finale. Tabby, why are you putting that in my chat? Welcome to the finale of Detective Pikachu Returns. So we need to investigate this floor. But I guess I can't have Pikachu ride Luxray? Okay.
Oh! Hey!
Over there. Is that? Let's hide and see what happens.
Hey, did you remember to turn in the Aurora drop?
Yeah, I just dropped it off. Wasn't easy to get, though. Cramorant just refused to cough it up.
What are you all doing here? The mayor is here today to inspect the production line. No slacking off.
Yes, ma'am.
You, come with me. I need somebody to help set up on floor B5.
Ma'am.
You two, stand by on this floor until further notice.
Copy that.
Hey.
I heard people talking, so I came to see what's going on. Unitas is here, just like we thought. Our deductions were right on the money. And did you hear what they just said, Tim? Yeah, something about the Aurora drop in a production line. Based on that broadcast we heard earlier, they gotta be talking about producing the cubes. And Papa's here to conduct an inspection. The mayor might still be on floor B5. Let's head down there and see if we can catch him. Guess we'll need to find a way to get downstairs. We gotta be careful though. There are still some Unitas goons on this floor. They might have gone into one of the rooms around here. We should keep our guards up if we decide to walk in any of them.
Hey!
Okay, fine, then.
Oh!
The elevator stopped at B5. Well, they did just say they were heading down there. I tried pushing the button, but it's not working. I'll bet you need a card key. And I sure hope we can find one somewhere. Could be some spares behind this door, but I can't seem to get it open. It's locked. Looks like it needs a passcode.
Yes.
The vibe down here is way different compared to upstairs. And I've got a bad feeling about that broadcast we just heard. We'll need to proceed carefully down here if we want to expose this organization's plan. For now, I think it's best if just Pikachu and I take a look around. I got it. I'll wait here.
Hey!
I literally did, Pikachu.
Oh!
Oh, you could just tell me to look at the map, game. This looks like a map of the facility. Lucky us, the floors all have labels. Let's see, floor B1 is labeled Management Team. Floors B2 and B3 are labeled Operations Team. And Research Team covers floors B4 and B5. Management, Operations, and Research. Seems like Unitas is made up of 3 teams. There's a map of this floor, too. Looks like we're on B1, the floor used by the management team. The map says there are 2 rooms on this floor. And if we want to get down, we could either use the elevator or take the stairs. As long as we can get there without being seen. Well, for now, let's investigate. We want to access the lower floors, but we can't use the elevator. The stairs will work, but we need a passcode, right? Yeah, 4-digit number. Let's search this floor top to bottom for that passcode then. Good idea. Someone might have written it down somewhere. We gotta keep our eyes peeled for Unitas, though. If we get caught, this case is as good as closed. I don't think they'll let me try every number. I think I have to have the solution before they let me try it. Alright, I'll be careful. Okay, so they're just here chilling then. I can't make out what they're saying, but I can hear voices on the other side of this door. Probably the same guys from before. Guess we're not investigating this room. That's why I want to grab Luxray so I can see through these walls! Wait, did you hear a sound coming from that room just now? What do you think it was? I don't know. And as much as I'd like to find out, we can't just go barging blindly into rooms if we want to avoid Unitas. Ugh, this is so frustrating. We can't go in here.
Oh,
Security protocols have been updated due to instances of Pokemon escaping captivity. To prevent further incidents, pay close attention to each Pokemon's behavior. In the event that a Pokemon escapes, immediately notify all on-site personnel via intercom. Escaped Pokemon are to be recaptured any means necessary. They're keeping Pokemon captive here? Sure seems that way. This notice is warning people not to let any Pokemon escape. And past escape attempts have put them on high alert, as if this wasn't already challenging enough.
oh,
The passcode to access the stairs is updated monthly. The passcode is available in the standby room. Aha! We can find the passcode in the standby room. Now that's a handy piece of intel. Yeah, but there are 2 rooms on this floor. Which do you think is the standby room? Quickest way to find out is to check both. Just to be sure, let's look at the other notices too.
oh,
Inspections occur nightly to ensure the cubes are operating properly. Maintenance staff will be checking each room for any abnormalities. Thank you for your cooperation. According to this, the maintenance staff will be going in and out of the rooms at night. And they gotta run those checks 7 nights a week? Sounds like a real grind. You can find the passcode to the stairway in the standby room. But there might be Unitas members in there, right? Yeah, we can't just go waltzing into a room without seeing what's inside first. Which means we need a hand from Luxray. Glad we're on the same page. Let's go ask Luxray for help. You mean the thing I've literally been trying to do this entire time? There's a water cooler here. The old Unitas watering hole, eh? Even bad guys gotta wet their whistles, I suppose. And we better not hang around for long. Someone is bound to stop by sooner or later. That's a ventilation duct. You might be able to squeeze through it, Pikachu. You're dredging up painful memories of the police station and the ruins. I guess I could go through there to gather info, as a last resort. We'll keep it in mind at least. Are you sure you'll fit? You wouldn't want to get stuck in there. Don't sweat it. All our running around these past few days has got me nice and limbered up. But I don't know if I want to crawl through right at this very moment. Fair enough. We don't even know where it leads yet. Where did they... Oh, right. Okay. Luxray, you'd be able to see what's beyond those walls, right?
okay.
Alright, let's do this, Luxray. Two humans had an electrode in that room. It's the same humans who were in the hallway earlier, the ones wearing white. How's the electrode look? Normal. It's in the corner, looking bored. So you don't think it was captured by Unitas? At any rate, it sounds like we can't go in that room to investigate. True. If you want to get inside, you'll need a plan. Pikachu. What is it, Luxray? There's a Pokemon collapsed on the floor in there. What? Tell me more. Whatever you can see. There's a Wooper that's gone all limp.
Man, we gotta do something. But how can we get in there?
There's a duct that looks like the ones at the police
That
station.
sounds promising.
The door appears to be locked. There's only one way to get inside. Where's the duct in that room lead to, Luxray? I can't tell from here. Too many walls in the way. Well, I did see a duct somewhere else on this floor. I wonder if I could get inside it. Let's go check it out, looks right. I can kind of see more clearly from here. This duct leads to the room next to us. I could probably use that to reach that Whooper then. What is your plan now? Let's head back to Tim for starters. I want to tell him about that Whooper that needs our help. Hold on tight. You don't worry too much, Tim.
Hey,
Tim, I gotta tell you something. Keep it down, Pikachu. Someone might hear you. Alright, I'll tell you quietly then. There are some Unitas guys in an electrode in the first room down the hall. Which means we can't go in there. As for the second room, there aren't any Unitas guys, but... But what? A Whooper's collapsed on the floor in there. I'm worried about its condition shut away like that. That's awful. Is there anything we could do to help it? Now look who needs to turn on the volume. Feel the same way as you, Tim. We gotta help it. Looks like a duct on the far side of this floor leads into that room. I ought to be able to squeeze through, especially if it's for a rescue mission. Sounds good. Let's go. I'm going to be using the run button all stream. Let's go. I ought to be able to reach the room Whooper's in from here. I'll go check it out. So just sit tight. Got it. Here, let me help you get into the duct. Thanks, Tim.
come on, Tim. Give me a boost.
Sure thing. Hurry and go help.
I got it covered. Out in one piece.
Well, I'm in. Now I just need to help that weakened Whooper Luxor told me about. Can we unlock the door first?
Hey,
Guess not. Oh, you okay? What happened to you? Oh man, it's in bad shape. I need to unlock the door so I can call Tim and the others.
hey,
Yes, I can open the door from the inside. Hey, Tim, Rachel, get in here! Is Whooper okay? It's in pretty bad shape. Poor thing. What could have made it collapse like this? It must need water, see? Whooper's whole body is dried up. We need to get it some water ASAP. I'm pretty sure there's water on this floor. Yeah, let's go get some for Whooper.
okay.
This water should perk Whooper right up. Let's bring it some right away. Oh, good. It looks so much better. It says thank you. Thank goodness it's okay. What's this Whooper doing here, anyway? Good question. Let's ask. Mind if we ask you a few questions, Whooper?
Okay.
Your skin looks all damp and healthy again. That's great to see. Huh. The air actually feels a little cooler next to Whooper. Thanks to its damp ability, Whooper can make the air around it more humid. Interesting. It actually feels pretty refreshing. What were you doing here in the first place, Whooper? Some humans captured it and brought it here against its will. Just like Darmanitan and his friends. What a horrible thing to do. And they wouldn't give it any water either, so it got weaker and weaker over time. Whooper usually live in water. The sudden change in environment must have been tough for it. Do you know anything about Unitas, Whooper? Whooper says something was put on its back. After that, its mind went blank. That explains why it doesn't know anything about Unitas. I'm sure that something was a cube. Unitas must have been conducting experiments on this poor Pokemon.
Okay.
Whooper seems okay now, so we should get back to what we were doing. Right, we need to find the passcode to get downstairs. It might even be in this room, so we should look around. Why don't we try that desk first? It might have info we can use. Sounds good.
Oh,
Whoa, look at this! What is it, Tim? A photo of the Aurora drop. They were talking about the Aurora drop earlier, weren't they? What's this all about? There might be some valuable info on this desk. What should we look at first?
oh,
This looks like a report about some experiments. But why is there another photo of the Aurora drop attached to it? Good question. How about you skim the report and see what it says? Did the Aurora drop fall from space? And a couple of other section titles. Namely, meteorites and extraterrestrial viruses, and the Aurora drop and meteoric energy. Meteoritic, even. What? The Aurora drop in outer space? I can't wrap my head around what this research is even about. Yeah, they're definitely hinting Deoxys. What's this folder? Let's see. It's labeled business plan. Hey, look at this page. These budget numbers are enormous. Wow, that's a lot of zeros. I wonder where this organization gets its funding. I'm not sure we can figure that out from this document alone. What's this? Something from the management team to the research team. Handle the Aurora drop with care and disinfect it. It may be coated with Cramorant saliva. Be sure to inspect it, or be sure to finish before Mayor Myers comes to inspect. Huh?
oh,
It's a photo of Sableye. Yeah, this is the same Sableye I met in the police station. We were roommates, actually. But what's a photo of it doing here? There's something written on the back. Oh, you're right. It eats jewels, so watch out. Huh? What exactly are people supposed to watch out for? I don't see anything else I'm particularly curious about. These documents are full of complicated-looking equations. It'd take a specialist to make sense of all this. Looks like there's nothing else to investigate here. Seems like Unitas has been doing some really detailed research on the Aurora drop. They might have had something to do with its theft, too. Why don't we try thinking about this for a second? If Unitas was involved in the jewel theft, what exactly was their motive? I'm curious about that, too. How are they planning to use the Aurora drop? Let's look back on what we found and think it over. Find any clues that might help us figure this out?
okay.
Maybe they stole the Aurora drop to further their research. I mean, take a look at this photo from the experiment report and this photo of the Aurora drop. It's the same jewel. Seems like they've been doing a lot of research about that jewel, but what in the world for? If we keep investigating this facility, I'm pretty sure we'll find out one way or another. Well, now we know why the Aurora drop was stolen. We still haven't found the passcode for the stairs. Let's really give this room a thorough search. Maybe we'll find the passcode somewhere.
Oh,
There's a notice on the wall. In the event of a fire or other emergency, an alarm will sound throughout the entire facility. If you hear the alarm, please evacuate immediately. This sketchy as this organization is, I'm glad they've at least got a disaster preparedness plan.
Oh,
There's an intercom here. Looks like we can use the intercom to broadcast to other rooms in the facility. Do you think we might be able to use this? I doubt there's anything else to find in this room. Yeah, you're right. Come on. There was no passcode in here, so I guess we can conclude this isn't the standby room. In which case, the passcode ought to be in the room next to this one. But Unitas members are in there, right? Yeah, we gotta figure out a way to get them out. Well, let's look back on what we found so far and come up with a plan. Are we gonna fake an emergency to get them out of there? Find any clues that might help us figure this out? There we go.
okay.
What if we use the intercom to report that a Pokemon has escaped? A notice on the wall said that if a Pokemon escapes, everyone's supposed to drop what they're doing and try to recapture it. So if we told a little white lie over the intercom, everyone in that room would freak out and rush out of there. Yeah, and while they're out, we can sneak inside and search the room.
Hey,
Alright, let's use this thing to flush those guys out. Will Growlithe and the others be okay? Good point. They should probably stay clear of the stairs. Let's go let them know.
okay.
Okay, we've got them all to move. Now those Unitas mooks won't run into them when they leave the room. Okay, here goes nothing. Let's see, the number for the room next door is...
Hello, this is floor B1.
A Pokemon has escaped the facility. I need you on the first floor right away. All of you!
But we were told not to leave our posts.
Are you disobeying a direct order from your superior? Get yourselves up here now!
Yes, sir! Emergency! Mobilize and move out!
We did it.
They actually fell for it. Okay.
Sounds like it worked. Now that those Unitas bozos are gone, we can finally get into the standby room. Let's check it out before they come back. It'd be really funny if it was actually the same VA for the person that Tim was trying to, like, imitate. What? Oh, yikes, Electrode's still here. Oh, no. Wait, is this Electrode about to use self-destruct? Sure looks like it. This is bad, Tim. We've got to calm Electrode down, but how? I think I know a way, Tim. Pokemon can't use self-destruct if there's too much moisture in the air. Really? Then that means we just need to dampen the air. Thanks, Rachel. Let's hurry, Tim. Whooper, we need your help. An Electrode in the next room over is about to use self-destruct and explode. You come with us and dampen the air in there. Thanks a ton. I knew we could count on you, buddy. It's willing to help us? Thanks, Whooper. You're a real lifesaver. Okay, let's go stop that Electrode. For once, Whooper having the worst of the two abilities actually worked out.
Yes!
It says thanks for stopping the explosion. The credit should really go to Whooper. It's okay to take some credit now and then, Tim. But hey, Electrode, why did you rev up to explode all of a sudden? You got started by some stranger showing up out of the blue, huh? So it wasn't ordered to attack us or anything? Apparently, its only orders are to wait here.
Excuse me?
Could you tell us a little bit about yourself? Says it's much more prone to exploding when it's stressed. I imagine being shut in a little room like this would be really stressful. Apparently that's not the problem. It's just upset that those Unitas folks haven't been playing with it much recently. Oh, I see.
Hey,
Can you tell us anything about the people in white uniforms who were in this room earlier? Oh, this electrode wasn't brought here by force. It's been the partner of a Unitas member since before all of this happened. Really? Huh, I guess some people in Unitas actually care about Pokemon. Electrode says they're all really friendly. I'm surprised to hear that. They've been using Pokemon like tools. It's hard to imagine them as anything other than the bad guys. Maybe they were just nicer on Electrode so it wouldn't explode. Somehow that's even harder to imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Now that Electrode's calmed down, we can finally search this room. Whooper's ability really came in clutch. Thanks, Whooper. We appreciate you defusing the situation before it could blow up in our faces. Okay, Tim. Let's get to it. Right. We need to find the passcode for the stairs.
Oh!
Let's see what these papers are. From the management team to the research team. To optimize research efficiency, voice recorders for dictating notes will be distributed to all research personnel. Looks like the researchers here use voice recorders. Dictating notes sounds way more convenient than writing them out. I ought to try that for detective work. I think we're doing just fine with regular written notes. Yeah, you don't want to balloon the budget with way too much voice acting. By the way, I don't really have a clean way to segue to this, but we have a new emote. Drawn by Omegalodon in chat. It's super cute. You can get it by subscribing. It's just a tier 1 emote. Or you can use channel points to redeem it for 24 hours. But wouldn't it be handy if we could record witness statements? Ah, that actually does sound pretty helpful now that you mention it.
Oh!
Someone wrote down the passcode to the stairs. Awesome. Now we can get down to floor B2. Yeah, the passcode is 7020. Okay, then let's head for the stairs as soon as we finish investigating this floor.
Oh!
This is Unitas' schedule for today. Bring in the Aurora Drop, Mayor Meyer's inspection, ship out the cubes.
Oh!
This document's full of information written in fine print. And look at these section headings. Sanjeev Dennis's mansion. Pokemon inside the mansion. Looks like they did their homework before stealing the Aurora Drop.
Papa.
Thanks for your help, Whooper.
Yes.
I'm glad Electrode calmed down. Things could have gone very badly if it had exploded. Sure, but blasting a hole in the floor might have at least given us a way down. Is that how you were planning on getting downstairs? Poor Electrode. What did Pikachu say? I think you're better off not knowing. Sorry. Just kidding, you know. It's the elevator. That's good for the stairs. 7020.
okay.
Alright, Tim, it's unlocked. Yeah, now we can go to floor B2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's head downstairs. This way, everyone. We gotta be quiet, though. Well, we're finally on B2. It's a lot quieter here than the floor above. It's like there's no one here at all. It's gonna be an echo fest if we all go down these halls together. Yeah, it might be better if the rest of you wait here. Okay, be careful, Tim. Hey, check it out, there's a floor map over there. Looks like there's a big storage room on this floor. And on the other side of that storage room are the stairs leading down to the next floor. Yeesh, that's gonna be a hike. Guess we better get going. Looks like we'll need another passcode to access those stairs too. Gotcha. Let's look for it on our way then. What is this place? These machines are probably used for research. Sure, but what's this rock? Dunno. Let's take a look around.
Oh!
There's some papers here. Looks like they were written by someone in Unitas. Go ahead and read them then. There seem to be documents about the ruins. Many meteorites landed throughout the southern ruins in the past. A significant number of these meteorites still remain buried in the immediate vicinity of the ruins. Sounds like looking around in there might help us figure out what Unitas was up to in the ruins. Yeah, probably. Let's investigate. Okay, where should we start looking? What are these documents? There's a damage report and some photos of the facility's interior. According to this, the Berserk Pokemon caused a lot of structural damage during the R incident. And some other areas have really deteriorated since then, too. Guess that's what happens to a place when you stop paying the maintenance bill. These papers look like lab results from an analysis of the meteorites. The meteorites found in the ruins are made of an incredibly hard material that cannot be crushed or scratched. It is unlikely any metal heretofore discovered on this planet. Wow, they're really that hard? What were they brought here for?
Oh!
Do you think this rock could be one of the meteorites we read about? Sure seems like it. They must have used this equipment to analyze it. This paper's got some names with short comments under them. Successfully completed mission at ruins. Exceeds expectations. Seems like a performance review for the Unitas member we saw at the ruins. I guess in some ways they're just like any other company. The real evil was capitalism the entire time. I think that's all we can glean from this view.
Whoa!
Or not, okay. Looks like this file contains lab results from an analysis of the meteorites. The meteorites found at the southern ruins are not only exceedingly hard, but also contain incredibly pure energy. Those exhibiting an energy content of 87% or higher are to be delivered to the lowest floor for use. The meteorites discovered in Mewtwo's cave are low in energy and cannot be used. So this meteor contains energy. I guess it's more than just a normal rock. Looks like there's nothing else to investigate here.
Hey!
Have you figured out why Unitas came to the ruins? I think so. It should be clear if we piece together all this evidence. Unitas went to the ruins for a reason. Let's deduce their goal from the clues we found in this room.
Okay?
Do you suppose they could have gone there to look for an energy source? We read that the meteorites with high concentrations of energy were delivered downstairs for use. Yeah, and that reference doc said lots of meteorites could be found around the ruins. Right, so I think Unitas was at the ruins to collect meteorites they could use as an energy source. That seems most likely. What the heck are they planning to do with that energy?
Okay.
I think that's about all we can be sure of at this point. Yeah, let's keep moving.
Oh,
There are a bunch of papers here. Here's a message from the research team to the operations team. And these papers from the management team to the operations team. They're all addressed to the same team. Means whoever's desk this is must be on the operations team. I'm curious about what that team's been up to.
It looks like a dead end.
We can't go any farther with these containers in the way. Then we'll just have to move them. Let's go ask Pangoro for help. He's asking if we need his help.
Hey,
Please help us out, Pangoro. We're really counting on you. Y'all like strength puzzles? See. No, can't push that one. Nice. Now there's a clear way through. Much obliged, Pangoro. No problem. Should be another big room past here. Let's go get him and the others. Nice. Pangoro cleared the way for us. Just a little farther to the stairs now. There's another map over there. Let's take a look. Looks like there's just another storage room past here. If we can get through that, we'll be at the stairs. We still need the passcode, though. I think I've got a lead on that. Check out that paper next to the map. Let me see. The stairs passcode can be found in the standby room. Please return all controllers to the standby room. How's that for handy? Guess our next stop's the standby room. And lucky for us, it's on the other side of this next storage room. But what do you think the controllers are? I'm not sure, but I am sure we're not going to find the answer just standing here. Let's head for the standby room. We should be coming up on the stairs soon. Wait, Tim, there's something over there.
oh,
Dusk Noir. That cube on it must be forcing it to keep watch. We should give it wide berth. But the poor thing's being controlled. Isn't there anything we can do to help? That notice we saw said something about controllers, right? Yeah. It might have been talking about those cube controllers. That notice said they're in the standby room. So we can rescue Dusk Noir once we reach the standby room? I think so, yeah. And we're headed there anyway to get the passcode to the stairs. Right. Let's head for the standby room then, without being spotted by Dusk Noir. Stealth mission. This is what, the third one? Alright, what's the patrol pillow thing? Snore goes there. Comes back. Looks down. Screams. Looks up. Then goes back. Okay, control pathing update. Looks down. Moves up. Looks down again. Moves up. It's a little ambitious. But I think we're safe here. Yeah, we would have been spotted if I stayed there. Okay. It's down there. GG. Okay, we made it. We should be safe here for now. Yeah, now let's hurry up and find that passcode in a controller.
Oh,
Look, it's a cube controller. Nice, we can use it to make Dustin War stop patrolling. Yeah. Oh, and the passcode is written down right here. Passcode is 2806, huh? Alright, that'll let us finally use the stairs. Okay then, let's head back to Dustin War. Thanks for stopping that weird feeling. No worries, pal. We gotcha.
Hey,
Got any special skills, Dustin War? Huh? What was that? Something about souls? I think we're better off not asking Dustin War to elaborate. You really don't know, eh? One day you were just suddenly here? The cube must have messed up its memory. I feel so bad for it. Sounds like Unitas has been controlling Dustin War for a real long time. It's been forced to patrol this area by itself for ages. That must have been so lonely.
okay.
Alright, we can finally use the stairs. Yeah. I'll just punch in the passcode, which was, 2806.
oh.
Okay.
Nice, and unlocked. Part of me thought that passcode wasn't going to work. Now I can get to B3. We haven't forgotten to investigate everything on this floor, have we? No, I think we're fine. Let's head down. Alright, we made it to B3. Another floor closer to the one the mayor's supposed to visit. We'll need to be more careful than ever. Alright, our first order of business should be figuring out how we're going to get downstairs. If you need a floor map, there's one right here. I see. The stairs down to B4 are the end of this hallway. There's a storage room past the stairs, too. What do you suppose these detainment rooms in the center are? Reminds me of the rooms at the police station. If they're the same as the rooms at the station, there might be Pokemon being held there. I just hope there aren't any more Pokemon that are enduring what Wooper went through. I'm definitely curious about those detainment rooms, but we should check out the stairs first. We shouldn't wander around and risk getting caught by Unitas. Right, stairs first. Let's go, Pikachu.
Whoa! I think we're better off not opening this door.
Yeah. Huh? Pikachu.
Where in the world is that Cramorant? I swear it ran off this way.
Why'd it even swallow the controller in the first place? We can't stop that Excadrill without it.
It'd be more efficient if we split up and searched.
Good idea. I'll keep looking here while you check downstairs.
Okay, I'll change the passcode to the stairs, just in case.
It's gonna be a pain in the neck coming and going without card keys.
Ah, stop complaining. Come on, Houndoom.
Sounds like the Pokemon going berserk in that room is an Excadrill. Yeah, and they can't stop it because Cramorant swallowed their controller. But we've got our own problems to deal with right now. It sounds like the Unitas stooge who stayed on this floor doesn't have a card key for the elevator. And the other one said she was going to change the passcode to the stairs. Are we stuck here then? How can we get downstairs? Don't give up now, Tim. For all we know, there's an extra card key in that room. Maybe. We've got to stop that Excadrill first before we can sleuth around in there. Which means we need to find that Cramorant and get it to spit up that controller. Going by that map we saw, there should be another room up ahead. Let's start by checking there. I don't know why we didn't just, keep the other controller.
Hey.
This looks like a storage room. Seems like the only place Cramorant could have escaped to. Hey, Cramorant! Where'd you go? Come out, wherever you are! Oh man, that's someone from Unitas. It's too dangerous to go any further. We don't know what we're walking into. Let's go back and join the others for a minute. I see. Thanks for catching us up. The passcode for the stairway has been changed, and getting a card key for the elevator is going to be tricky. We want to find a way to get downstairs. The only option left is to search the detainment rooms. And to do that, we've got to stop Excadrill. Our only hope is to find Cramorant before Unitas does and get the controller. If we can do that, we'll be able to search inside those rooms. We'll be able to help Excadrill too. The question is, how do we find Cramorant without getting caught by Unitas? If Cramorant's hiding, it might be hard for just the two of us to find it on our own. I appreciate the enthusiasm, Growlithe, but we've got to emphasize stealth on this one. Which means the Pokemon we should be asking is... Think you can help us out again, Luxray? Whoa, Excadrill's still on a rampage. I'll take a look into the room. Rampaging Excadrill has a cube-shaped device attached to its back. It appears to be the same ones as they put on us at the police station. So that's what's going on. Poor Excadrill. I feel for you, buddy. Are you saying that humans are forcing Excadrill to act this way? No. Cramorant swallowed the controller. So at this point, Excadrill is completely out of control. That truly is a frightening device. I wonder if it'll settle down if we can get the cube off of its back. Maybe we should keep our distance, actually. For now, let's look for Cramorant.
Huh? Is that? Hey, wait! Why are you flying away? I found the Cramorant! Oh, that's why. Unitas is after him. Hey,
Chase that Cramorant! I will, but there's also a human in the storeroom. We'd better keep an eye on that person's movements so we can maneuver around him. Lucky for us, Cramorant seems to have scattered feathers behind him as he ran. If we follow those, we should be able to find him. Try to get us through there without getting spotted by the human, Luxray. Just watch. So what's the patrol pathing on this dude? How far does it go? It goes... probably far enough. Oh, this camera angle sucks, though. Really? That's the challenge here? You have to do this stealth section with a dollhouse camera? Ew. Where is he? He has stopped moving. Oh, nope. I'm out. Bro, what is your patrol path? Seek phone line in the box. Really? Which box?
hey, Cramorant! You're in there, yeah? Hey, wait! Calm down! That's right. I saw you gulp down the Aurora drop, remember? Yeah, that's because you were being controlled. So anyway, tell me why you're being chased. did you swallow? What? Oh. Seriously? Look at that. The controller! Don't you worry. I swear, I'll get you out of this place.
Garrett, you say you like you don't sneeze up cards in Clue. Come on now. Now that we found Cramorant, let's head back to Tim. Right. And that device. It's a cube controller. We can use it to stop Excadrill. Good. It pains me to see Pokemon being controlled. Hey, so how are we gonna get out of here? Just stick with us, Cramorant. We'll keep you away from Unitas. Whoa, you're gonna escort me out of this building? Thanks, dude. Aren't we trying to get to B5, Pikachu? I'm not sure Cramorant understands that. We'll figure something out. Tim, look, we found Cramorant. Great. What about the controller? Got that too. Now we can stop Excadrill. True to great detective form, Pikachu. And you did a great job too, Luxray. Excadrill's in the room just up ahead. We can't get close right now because it's going berserk, but it should calm down if we use that controller to deactivate the cube. Why is this controller sticky? Actually, I don't want to know. This part right here is a switch, yeah? I'll try to get close to the room Excadrill's in, then I'll press the switch to turn off the cube. Thanks, Tim. Once that's done, we need to search for a way to get down to the next floor. So Cramorant swallowed the controller to Excadrill's cube? Yeah, thanks for the help earlier, Cramorant. I'd like to hear more of what Cramorant has to say. Yeah, let's ask him some questions. Cramorant swallows all sorts of things whole, right? Uh-huh. He said everyone started chasing him after he swallowed something weird he didn't recognize. Ah, that must have been Excadrill's controller. I feel bad for Cramorant, but it turned out to be a lucky break for us. You hear that, Cramorant? It's thanks to you we got this controller we needed. It's fine if you don't understand what's going on, Cramorant. The important thing is you really helped us out. He doesn't sound very happy after you just laid all that praise on him. Aw, you really miss Turner, don't you? Turner may be a jewel thief, but to Cramorant, he's his precious partner. Well said, Tim. I really hope we can get Cramorant out of here.
Hey.
After you swallowed the jewel and flew away from the dentist residence, what'd you do next, and why are you here now? No idea, huh? Guess you were under that cube's control this whole time. You woke up and found yourself in this building? And the humans here forced you to cough up the jewel? That's just messed up. Now that I think of it, Poniard and Whimsicott were also acting strange around the time of the jewel theft. They must have had cubes controlling them too. Yeah, no doubt about that. He says he, totally hates the humans in this place. I mean, wouldn't you? They controlled him, chased him, and who knows what else. I really feel for the poor guy.
Okay.
Skidrill's on the other side of this door. You got the controller ready, Tim? Yeah. Okay, let's open the door. Quick time event?
Hurry up, Tim! It's coming right at us!
I'm working on it. Stop! Okay.
Oh, good. It looks like Excadrill's settled down. Now you're free, Excadrill. Think we can ask it some questions? It says it's willing to talk.
Hey.
Excadrill are good at digging holes, right? It seems pretty proud of that. It says it forms a single drill with its arms and head. drilling's its specialty. Doesn't it get dizzy when it drills? I'm wondering about that too. Hey, Excadrill, do you ever get dizzy? Oof, I just said don't be ridiculous. I guess spinning just comes naturally to it.
Hey,
By the way, Excadrill, what are you doing in this place? I see, just like Dusk Noir. So someone brought it here against its will and used a cube to force it to keep watch. Apparently it tried to escape by drilling a hole in the wall, but things didn't go as planned. The cube on its back probably stopped it from moving freely. Treating Pokemon like this, it's just too cruel. What have the humans here been like? More mistreatment of Pokemon, huh? There are more captured Pokemon right here in these rooms? We can't just leave them like this. Yeah, let's set them free! So we were right about the detainment rooms. They're for holding Pokemon captive. Wait, detainment rooms? Yeesh, I think we were back at the police station. Same scummy names and everything. We've got to figure out a way to rescue the Pokemon here. Yeah, if we search the room, we'll probably come up with something. We need to investigate this room anyway. Yeah, we still need to find a card key. Right, okay. Let's get this investigation started, Tim. Here's a note from the operations team to the research team. Could be important. Read it out, Tim. The detainment rooms on floor B3 were intended to hold the Pokemon sent to us by Mr. Butler. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, these Pokemon will not be joining us. As a result, the detainment rooms on floor B3 are currently housing Pokemon that were not part of our original plan. Butler, eh? Must be talking about what happened back at the police station. There's a list here with dozens of Pokemon on it. Looks like a list of all the Pokemon in this facility. Some of these names are crossed out. Luxray, Liepard, Impidimp, Sableye, Pangoro. Those Pokemon are at the police station with me, so they were going to be sent here too. There are other names too. Excadrill, Hariyama, Corviknight, Poliwrath, Wooper. They're not crossed out, so they must have already been sent here. After that, there's some stuff about the cubes. The specs of the controller utilized by Mr. Butler are highly confidential. In the interest of maintaining this confidentiality, we destroyed the controller remotely to ensure the police were only able to collect the broken remains. I see, so that's why the controller broke in the way it did. They wanted to keep the police in the dark. If there was any doubt of Unitas' involvement before, this pretty much proves it. Yeah, but I still want to know more. Let's take a closer look.
let me see.
Okay, where should we start looking? Here's another document written by someone in Unitas. Operations team, the details of your mission are as follows. Ooh, found some official orders, did ya? Location, the Galar region. Goal, to advance our research in the development of the cubes. Details, gather as many different species of ice Pokemon as possible. So this is why Unitas brought back Darmanitan and the others. Can't believe they got dragged here all the way from Galar. I hope all those Pokemon we met at the ruins are doing okay. They'll be fine. They've got Gordon and Chris helping them out. Some internal orders within Unitas. There's water leaking from floor B3. Mr. Murloc keeps his valuable research data on floor B4. It is imperative that this leak be repaired as quickly as possible. Sounds like Murloc does all his research on B4. I'm sure there's some useful information there, but we still don't know how to get down there. Let's just keep a cool head and keep looking, Tim. It's some sort of key. It could help us get into a locked room. Okay, if we find any locked rooms, let's try it out. This looks like a business report written by someone in Unitas. Mass production of the cubes has been completed without incident. Our CEO, Mr. Howard Myers, is scheduled to arrive on the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week for a final inspection. The cubes are ready to be shipped pending the completion of this final inspection. Mayor Myers is their CEO? CEO means Chief Executive Officer, right? As in the one who's calling all the shots? Yeah, the ones we should replace with AIs. You're telling me he's the head honcho of this entire organization? Papa's the one running Unitas? That can't possibly be true. Of all the things we could have learned about Howard, this is the worst possible one.
Is this?
Here's an experiment report about the cubes. It's got a list of Pokemon the cubes were tested on. Luxray, Liepard, Impotent, Sableye, Pangoro. Those are some of the Pokemon that were being detained at the police station. The list goes on. Wooper, Dusknoir, Excadrill, Poliwrath, Hariyama, Corviknight. The same Pokemon we saw in that other document. At this time, we lack sufficient data on Pokemon from various regions. Additional data from a greater diversity of species is required to fully optimize the product. There's still plenty to collect even more Pokemon!
Hey,
Looks like there's nothing else to investigate here. I sure didn't expect to learn that Howard's in charge of all of Unitas. What exactly is he planning to do with this organization? I think I've got an idea. Howard's been pursuing policies related to managing Pokemon, right? He must intend to use the cubes for that. Yep, there's really no other explanation.
I didn't want to believe it, but... Papa, why are you part of this?
Rachel.
Must have been a shock to find out her dear old dad is at the head of Unitas. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure what to say to her. She probably just needs some space to think, Tim. I'm sure she'll recover from the shock in her own time. Let's focus on something else for now. Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot after the whole Howard reveal, but there's something else that's been bothering me. Yeah? What's that? That paper we read earlier that mentioned Butler. Maybe we should focus on that. Butler was mainly capturing Pokemon, wasn't he? Or Butler was mainly capturing Pokemon, wasn't he? Right. But why did Unitas want him to do that? I want to mull this one over. It might put us in the right headspace to figure out what Howard's hoping to do. What do you think, Jim? So have you figured out why Unitas has been capturing and detaining Pokemon?
Okay.
The Cube experiment report said they needed data about Pokemon. So maybe they were collecting Pokemon to help them perfect the cubes they've been developing. That adds up. The list of Pokemon that got sent here matches the list of Pokemon they experimented on. They must have been testing the cubes out on all sorts of different Pokemon. I guess they wanted to make sure the cubes were compatible with every kind of Pokemon. If the cubes failed to work on even a single Pokemon species, the entire operation would be a bust. The developers must have been desperate to perfect the cubes, by any means necessary. Any Pokemon left that we haven't talked to yet? Let's see what they have to say. There might be a clue somewhere that'll help us find a way downstairs. Let's be as thorough as we can within this set of rooms. I wonder if the key we found will open this door. Looks like it worked. Let's check out what's inside.
Wrath.
Whirly and Burly. That's a Poliwrath. Doesn't look like it's being controlled right now. Hey, Poliwrath, why are you in here? It was kidnapped out of the blue and brought here. It really just wants to go back to its pond. Don't worry, we'll make sure you get home. Just sit tight for a bit, okay? Let's hear what Poliwrath has to say. We might learn something useful.
Rah!
Unbeatable swimmer, huh? You sound pretty confident of that. Too bad it's got nowhere to swim here. No kidding, it's gotta be pretty stressed. Whoa! Why is it swinging its arms around like that? Oh, it's just showing its favorite swimming stroke. I know, bud. You can't wait to get back in the water.
Hey,
How did you get here? You and Hariyama were flexing on each other when some humans suddenly grabbed you. That must have been the PPB. Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure I've seen Poliwrath and Hariyama fighting in the city before. It looked pretty mad about something. It's upset because they don't give it enough water here. Just like with Wooper, these poor Pokemon. Hey, aren't you that Corviknight that stole my hat? You don't remember, but probably? Hey, no apology necessary. I know it wasn't your fault. You were probably being controlled by one of those cubes. Can you tell me a bit about that? You're such a good flyer that nothing in the sky can scare you, huh? Yeah, it's the girl bosses with the giant hammers on the ground that scare it. Heh. Yeah, you're pretty terrifying when you're flying at someone head on. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. Oh, I guess that's kind of a sore subject, huh? I'm really not blaming you for anything. Sorry to keep bringing it up.
Hey,
Do you remember how they managed to bring you here? I see. You went to sleep one day, and when you woke up, you were in a place you didn't recognize. They don't exist yet? He's still flying free? Nah, this game came out this year. They had time. This probably was supposed to be a Gen 8 game, and then COVID hit creatures super hard. But, like, they had time to implement Gen 9 stuff. And that's when they started controlling you with the cube. I'm serious, Corviknight. You didn't do anything wrong. Don't beat yourself up. Yeah, we're going to show the world who's really at fault for all this. Yeah, we have yet to see any Gen 9 Pokemon, but technically they could exist. Oh, hello. Looks like the floor's been weakened here. Ooh, I can just barely see the floor below through the cracks. If we have Darmanitan use its strength to widen these cracks, we might be able to get down there. And risk the whole floor caving in? I don't think so. Fair point. Darmanitan doesn't exactly have a light touch. Still, I think it's a good idea to ask Pokemon for help here. Wow, Hariyama sure looks riled up. No way, Hariyama. Don't even think about it. Huh? What'd it say? It's been searching for a sumo opponent. Yeah, I don't know if you're really suited for sumo. We don't really have time to find out either. Sorry, Hariyama. I'm sure you'll find an opponent eventually. It says it loves testing its strength by sumo wrestling. I bet Hariyama would get along really well with Darmanitan, but now's not a great time for them to spar. Yeah, if something happened to Darmanitan at this point, we'd be in real trouble. Sorry, Hariyama. Guess you win this round by default. So you were brought here against your will, too. I know that happened to a lot of the Pokemon here, but I'm surprised they were able to subdue Hariyama. You're assuming Unitas played fair. Apparently they grabbed it while I was in the middle of a standoff with Poliwrath. I see. It's been stomping on the floor every day as part of its training, but at some point the floor started cracking. Believe it or not, Hariyama, I'm pretty sure those cracks are all you. Wow, it's really strong. I don't think there's anything else for us to investigate in the detainment rooms. And we didn't find a passcode or a card key. We'll never get downstairs at this rate. We'll have to think of another way. We need to get down to the next floor, but we can't take the stairs or use the elevator. We gotta think of a third option for getting down there. Let's brainstorm what we can do. I'm open to any ideas, no matter how extreme they may be. Right, there's gotta be a way through. did you think of a way to get down to the next floor?
Okay.
Maybe we could ask Exadrill to drill a hole through the floor. Yeah, I bet Exadrill could turn out a mean hole for us. I need water. And if we take it to that section of floor Hariyama already damaged, well, I could dig through that in no time flat. I'm sold. Let's hit up Exadrill for help. We need to ask Exadrill to dig a hole through the floor for us. Yeah, let's go ask right now. Anyway, that's the situation. Think you can help us, Exadrill? It says it's the least it can do. I'm so glad it'll help. Hey, Cramorant! Give that controller back! Did you hear that voice? It's one of those Unitas grunts. They'll probably come in here too. We better hurry. Think you can start digging right away, Excadrill? I'll go get everyone else. Thanks, Tim.
Yeah.
Wow, you dug that hole in no time. We really appreciate it, Excadrill. Thanks to you, we can finally get down to B4. What about Excadrill and the others, though? Oh yeah, good point. Excadrill, you should get out of here. Just keep heading up. With your skills, I'm sure you'll be able to escape this place. And sorry to stack on the favors, but please take the other Pokemon with you. Oh, and would you find Wooper, Dusknoir, and any others on the upper floors too? Yeah, you go with Excadrill too, Cramorant. Don't let Unitas catch you this time. Thanks, Excadrill. Yeah, I hope we meet again someday. Okay, the rest of us should head down. Are you good to keep going, Rachel? Yeah, I've come this far after all. And I need to stop Papa, whatever it takes. Right. Just don't push yourself too hard. Thanks, Tim. Alright then, it's about time we gotta move on. We've got no idea what's waiting for us down there, so keep your eyes peeled. Come on everyone, through the hole!
Okay.
Did everyone make it down safely? I don't see anyone from Unitas here now. They must have all gone down to the bottom floor, B5. Oh look, a floor map. Let's check it out. Okay, so the door on the right leads down a hallway to some stairs, and the door on the left leads to some storage rooms and the elevator. But it looks like we can't pass through the storage room. It says they're packed full of crates. And I guess we gotta use the stairs to get down to B5. Which means we just need to open that door on the right. But it says here that we need a card key to open the doors on this floor. A card key instead of a passcode this time. Security on this floor is the tightest yet. Yeah, it won't be easy, but we gotta find that card key. Now that I get a better look around, there sure are a lot of desks on this floor. According to the map we saw in B1, this floor is used by the research team. Oh yeah, it said that on the orders we saw earlier too. They said that Murloc's research data was stored on this floor. I guess that room in the middle is Murloc's personal research lab. We might be able to learn more about Unitas' research if we have a look around. True. Are you okay, Rachel? You're looking kind of pale. Oh, it's just... knowing we might run into Papa soon is making me nervous. He's been leading Unitas this whole time, and they're the ones conducting research with those cubes. What can I even say to him? What would help him to understand? This must be really tough for Rachel. I'm not sure exactly what you should say to your dad, but I do think you should be honest with him about how you feel. That's what's most important. Yeah, you could be right. Thanks, Tim. They said they're gonna go over there and keep watch. Thanks, that's a big help.
You felt it again?
Yeah. And it's stronger than before. But Pikachu's consciousness feels like it's getting weaker.
Getting weaker. Hang on. You mean Pikachu could disappear entirely like Mewtwo said? That's right. Now that I've got my memories back, I'm basically Harry in everything but appearance. And the clearer my own consciousness becomes, the more Pikachu's fades away. This is bad. We can't just let Pikachu disappear. We've got to get your body back fast, for both your sakes. You got that right. What's this? What is it? There's something stuck to my foot. Let's see. Looks like some orders addressed to the operations team. Proceed immediately to Jessica Miller's location. Find her at the pizzeria in Bamboo Burrow. Capture the sleeping man discovered in Mewtwo's cave. So the guy who attacked Jessica got his orders from here. But what's this about a sleeping man? Oh, I'm pretty sure they're talking about my body. Hey Pikachu, you think Dad's body is close? We literally just had a cutscene about this, Tim. Timothy Goodman. Pay attention, please. Yeah, the feeling's stronger here than on any of the other floors so far. So it might be down on the lowest floor, B5? Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Anyway, let's keep investigating. This must be a researcher's desk. Notebooks and memos, eh? Sorry, whoever you are, but I'm about to look through all your stuff. This looks like a diary. I can't make heads or tails of any of the scientific jargon, though. Wait, look at this entry from last year. I received word from Mayor Myers that work has resumed at the Pokemon Unity Lab. They'll be continuing Emma's research on mutual understanding between humans and Pokemon, both through speech and the direct sharing of consciousnesses. If this is successfully achieved, Rhyme City will become an even safer and more pleasant place to live. The new organization takes its name from Emma's final project, Unitas. I've decided to join Unitas myself. This research will benefit countless people. As a researcher, I expect this to be very fulfilling work. So, Papa's the one who named this organization Unitas. This researcher seems really proud to be a part of it. How can they find this work fulfilling when they're making Pokemon suffer? There's gotta be a sign to the story we're not seeing. What's this document? Let me see. Whoa, look at the title. Investigation report of the sleeping man found in Mewtwo's cave. What? That's a report about my body! What does it say? I'll read it out. After bringing the sleeping man back to the lab, we applied electric shocks and other external stimuli in an attempt to wake him, but to no avail. Based on his condition, we believe the subject has been asleep for quite some time. An electrocardiogram and various blood tests all returned results within the expected range for an adult human male. The only anomaly we've observed in the subject is his brainwaves, which occasionally exhibit irregular behavior. However, these irregularities are not significant enough to warrant any great concern and do not seem to be negatively affecting his body. Though the sleeping man has not consumed any food while under our observation, his muscle mass shows no signs of atrophy. Our working hypothesis is that the energy within his body is maintaining his current condition. I guess that means your dad's just sleeping and he's still totally healthy? That's gotta be thanks to Mewtwo. Honestly, I'm just happy to hear I'm still alive. And no worse for wear either, which is a huge relief. Plus, now you have confirmation that your body's here in this lab. I guess that feeling I had was right on the money. Yeah, all that's left is to find that body of yours. Looks like the management team posted some orders for the operation team. Go ahead and read them. Location, Bamboo Burrow. Target, Jessica Miller. Objective, retrieve the thumb drive. This is about what happened in Bamboo Burrow. It is imperative that the thumb drive is secured. This is a direct order from our CTO. Tim, what is it? Why did you stop reading? It says here that Unitas' CTO is Mr. Murloc. What? That guy's the Chief Technology Officer! So the mayor's the CEO and Murloc's the CTO. Papa and Murloc lead this organization together? But why? There's a map of Bamboo Burrow attached to this document. They really put a lot of preparation into that attack on Jessica. Seems like Jessica was an important target for Unitas. Yeah, especially considering the order came directly from Murloc, the CTO. I wonder why they were after her, though. Unitas must have had a reason for going after Jessica. Yeah, but what exactly? Let's look for clues on this floor and start deducing. There are a bunch of tools on this desk. Maybe they're used for building and fixing the cubes. There's a lot of different stuff. Let's take a closer look. Screwdrivers, an oil can, and a whole lot of other tools. There's even a blowtorch. Careful not to burn yourself. Here's a ticket submitted from the management team. Looks like it's from the research team. Floor B4, issue with CTO's lab door. Status, card keys are recognized, but the door will not open or close. Upon inspection, it appears that some of the door's gears are broken. We have removed the broken gears and requested urgent assistance. The lab door's not working? That's the one at the center of this floor, right? Yeah, sounds like the new parts haven't come in yet. Here's some instructions to the research team from the CTO of Unitas. CTO, that's Unitas' Chief Technology Officer. Looks like it was written in a hurry. It's kinda hard to read, but I'll do my best. The control cubes currently in operation are effective on nearly all Pokemon. However, they're not completely effective on Rock-type Pokemon. The cubes must be updated to address this flaw. This would be a simple task were I to handle it myself, but I have other more pressing work to attend to. The research team should consider this its most critical mission. Prioritize refining the effectiveness of the control cubes at all cost, even if it increases the strain the cubes inflict upon Pokemon's bodies. That Unitas guy in Bamboo Burrow is controlling Rock-type Pokemon no problem, though. They must have upgraded the cubes. I can't believe they are using Pokemon like tools, all while knowingly making them suffer. Took the words right out of my mouth. It's supposed to be a Unitas researcher's desk. There's a note here. From the research team to the management team, orders from the CTO. Obtain the data from Jessica Miller, a resident of Bamboo Burrow. You are to notify the operations team to carry out these orders immediately. CTO, huh? So these instructions are from the Chief Technology Officer. Why do they think they can get away with treating people like this? Let's see if we can find any more information. What are these papers? Those diagrams look like brainwaves or something. I think they're reports about the cube experiments. Look at what it says here. The Pokemon test subjects experience extreme fatigue after the cubes are attached. Irregular fluctuations in their brainwaves are also observed. The negative effects of these cubes on the physical health of the Pokemon seem rather significant. No! How could Papa allow this? We need to figure out what Howard's thinking. There's a voice recorder on the desk. Looks like there's a recording on it too. Well, let's hear it. I want to try out the voice recorder they gave me. They're supposed to be for keeping research notes. Do you really think recording casual conversations like this is okay? Why not? It's not like anyone's gonna listen to this. By the way, remember Mr. Meyer stopped by recently? I hadn't seen him around here for a while. I think he had a meeting with Mr. Murloc. I'd love to know what they were discussing. Oh yeah, well lucky for you, I sat in on that meeting to keep minutes. I heard what Mr. Myers had to say, and you know, there was something off about it. Oh? How so? Mr. Murloc made the cubes, you know, so the mayor is putting his complete trust in him now. Isn't that good? I guess, but I don't know. It's the way Mr. Myers said it. He was like, we need the cubes so a disaster like the R incident can never happen again. He was seriously worked up. Practically shouting, in fact. Which, I guess is understandable, considering he lost his wife Emma in the R incident. Yeah, I never met her, but I heard she was a truly gifted researcher. Same. Plus, the mayor's got a daughter. He's just trying to keep her safe and make sure what happened to Emma doesn't happen to her, too. He literally said, I will do anything to protect my daughter. Family man, huh? Respect. Sure, but even so, Intense look on his face. You should have seen it. I mean, I was legitimately terrified of him. Papa. He sounds like a good father, but all the stuff with the cubes is misguided. How are you doing, Rachel? I know this must be hard. I'm fine. I just need to talk to my dad face to face. Looks like someone's in the middle of building a computer. I don't see anything unusual. Did you hear something just now, Tim? Huh? No, I didn't. Never mind that, I guess. Where's the clink? I don't even need a card key to open this door. There might be one in this room somewhere. Let's look. Well, we read the other side of this door is blocked with too much stuff to get through anyway. This door won't budge. No point in brooding about it here. Let's look somewhere else.
Wait, isn't this...
There's a bunch of gears here, but there's also an open space in the middle. It seems to be missing some gears, because it's undergoing maintenance. I don't see Dad's body or Mary Myers around here. Same. I want to investigate the room in the back, but this door isn't working. What should we do? Wait, what was that? I heard it too. It came from that half-assembled computer. Let's check it out, Tim. As someone who has built their own computer, gears aren't typically involved. Whoa, there's some kind of Pokemon inside the computer. What? I can't see inside. Is it okay? It says it found the perfect little nap to wedge itself into and take a nap. A nap, huh? It sounds pretty relaxed. A surprising number of Pokemon seem to prefer tight spaces. It's wondering if its partner's returned yet. Who's its partner? A researcher here, apparently. It must have gone to a different floor to do some work. This Pokemon says it's been napping while it waits for its partner to return. Sorry, buddy. Your partner's not back yet. Why don't you go look for them then? Oh, I get it. You're stuck. Uh-oh. Is it okay? I think so. Doesn't sound like it's in any pain. It sounds sad, though. We can't just leave it like this. Ah, yes, we may as well help since we're here and all. It's really wedged in there, though. I don't think we can just yank it out. We probably need some sort of tool. Didn't we pass by a desk with some tools on it? Let's grab one of them.
I see.
Ah, there we go. That's the toolbox we're looking for. An oil can, some screwdrivers, a blowtorch, lots of options. Let's take them all with us and get that computer unstuck from the computer. Get that Pokemon unstuck from the computer, even.
Well...
Pokemon inside this computer is stuck. Careful. If you keep trying so hard to get it out, you could really hurt yourself. Well, Tim, think we can use one of the tools to rescue this Pokemon? I'll think of something. We can't just leave it in there. Maybe we can help it with this oil can. Hey, yeah, you can use the oil to help it slide out. Heads up in there. I'm gonna pour some oil in. Alright, it should be a lot easier to slip out now. Well, think you can get out now? Oh, that's a cool animation, actually. Ah, there was the clink inside. Nice for getting out of there. Forget about it, it was nothing. Anyway, sorry to jump right in, but mind if we ask a few questions, Clink? Yeah, I can tell you like small enclosed spaces. That's why I was sleeping in that computer in the first place. Apparently this wasn't a one-off thing. Clink gets itself stuck all the time. Much to its partner's annoyance, it seems. Heh, guess it still hasn't learned its lesson.
Hey,
Do you get along well with the humans in this place, Clink? Right, I know you're good friends with your partner. Your partner hasn't seemed as happy since you two came here, huh? It's weird because his partner seems really concerned about something. Maybe Clink's partner is having second thoughts about the development of the cubes. Clink's partner might not be a bad person then. Yeah, maybe not everyone in Unitas is awful.
hey,
Do you know where to find the card key that opens the doors? Clink says his partner's always carrying around a tool that can open the doors. Is there another one like it somewhere else? I guess all the researchers here keep their card keys on them at all times. And it could be hard to get our hands on one.
Great!
I'm glad we were able to help Clink. Yeah, I'm just relieved it's okay. Hey Tim, is it just me or does the shape of this Clink look familiar? That panel by the middle door maybe? Yep, exactly. Let's head over there. How's it look, Tim? How big are the gears we're dealing with? I'm pretty sure Clink's the perfect size. Excellent. Wait here a sec. I'll go get Clink. So anyway, think you can help us out, Clink? You're up for the job then. Thanks, Clink.
okay, Clink, do your thing.
Yeah.
Alright, it worked. Thanks, Clink. Now we can get inside. Oh, you're gonna go find your partner? But you don't know where your partner is. Right, I can't help you with that one. Maybe try upstairs? There's a Unitas member searching for Cramorant up there. If you're heading upstairs, go ahead and use that hole in the ceiling. No, you're the one who helped us. See you later, Clink. I hope Clink finds his partner. Yeah, me too. Okay, now we gotta investigate that route. I hope we can figure out what Murloc was researching. Yeah, let's go inside. Here we are, Murloc's lab. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Where do we even start? No kidding. I don't know how we're going to investigate all this. But there's bound to be really important info about Unitas here. Yeah, I hope we can find a card key too. There's a voice recorder. It seems to have more than one recording on it. What do we listen to first? There's a recording titled Research Arrangements. Let's hear it.
Report subject, research arrangements. I informed Howard that I would like to resume Emma's final research project. It focused on coexistence with Pokemon, the Unitas project. I also pointed out that conducting such research would require a proper facility. Naturally, I suggested we name this new facility the Unitas Lab. Howard was rather taken with that name. He accepted my proposal immediately. And with that, all obstacles to my research have been removed.
Murloc was the one who suggested to Mayor Myers to restart Emma's research. He's been involved with all this right from the start.
Hey,
There's a track titled Cube Presentation. Let's hear it.
Report subject, cube presentation. I gave my presentation about the cubes to Howard today. He seemed concerned about the strain they may put on Pokemon. But in the end, he understood that some side effects here and there are simply unavoidable. Now we can continue development without looking over our shoulders. Once production is going smoothly, I plan to move on to the project I've kept on the back burner until now.
Papa knew the side effects the Pokemon would face, but he still didn't stop the plan. No, but he was at least worried about them. If nothing else, that shows there's kindness in him. I don't know that the same can be said for Murloc. That recording painted a pretty clear picture of what kind of person he is.
Hey.
I've had a bad feeling about Murloc from the moment we met him, but I didn't realize he was this terrible. This researcher hurts Pokemon, but he's pushing forward with such enthusiasm. We have to stop him somehow. There's a bunch of different information scribbled on here. The handwriting's awful. This is going to be hard to decipher. It's hard to tell exactly, but it looks like summaries of a few different things. Let's read each one carefully. This note looks like it was scrawled in a hurry. In order to promote the widespread use of cubes throughout the world, we must highlight the dangers Pokemon pose to humans. News stories that reveal famous and popular Pokemon to actually be dangerous are especially effective at achieving this. For example, Detective Pikachu. Well, that explains a lot. I am pretty famous in Rhyme City. News got out that I destroyed the Slowpoke statue. People in the city would probably start feeling less safe. Right, which would lead more and more people to believe the cubes are necessary. Good thing we were able to prove your innocence before that story made the news. You're telling me. Still, now I wonder, is that the only reason they detained me? Writing over here is just as sloppy. Can you read it, Tim? Let's see. I have no concerns with using Butler. If anything goes wrong at the PPB, the responsibility will fall entirely on him. Butler? As in the former chief of the Pokemon Protection Bureau? So Butler was working with Murloc as well, huh? There's some stuff written about you here, Pikachu. And judging by the handwriting, Murloc must have been pretty worked up when he wrote it. Project Detective Pikachu Phase 1. Meet the specimen in person and measure its vitals. Project Detective Pikachu Phase 2. Retrieve the specimen from the PPB. Project Detective Pikachu Phase 3. Extract the energy from the specimen. Receive the specimen? I guess that's referring to when the PPB was detaining me. Maybe they did something to me while I was being controlled by the cube and had no idea what was going on. We managed to stop him from delivering you to Unitas, but Murloc's plan is still moving forward. So all the stuff on the whiteboard is about when you were detained at the police station. Yep, so it appears. Unitas had me arrested to make it look like Pokemon are dangerous. But what did that part about extracting the energy from you mean? Beats me. The papers we read earlier mentioned energy in Dad's body, too. Murloc seems to be gathering energy from a variety of sources, but what's he planning to do with it? There's another room back there. Wait, huh? What is it, Tim? You see something? Are those photos of Dad and Pikachu?
Why is there a picture of you in there, Pikachu?
I'm guessing it doesn't belong to an adoring fan.
We'd better look into this.
This back room wasn't on the map. Maybe Murloc wanted to keep it a secret. That seems likely. I want to get a good look around in there.
Well...
Looks like this is where we enter the passcode to open the door. Guess we're looking for numbers again. This door's locked to the passcode. Guess we're looking for numbers again. Two 122-170-608. But we have more to investigate here. These look like experiment reports. Yeesh, I can barely read the handwriting. As someone with bad handwriting, I'm not a fan of all this handwriting shaming. Not all of us have the same fine motor skills that all of you other people have. And there are sticky notes stuck all over the place. Maybe we can read just the most important points. I need a more effective method of extracting energy from the meteorites. A tremendous amount of high-purity energy is required to activate the Aurora Drop. It's more research material on the meteorites like we found on floor B2. Based on my recent experiments, I was able to lay out a plan to achieve the final goal. All that remains is to order the operations team to collect a sufficient amount of meteorites. Oh, wait a minute. Murloc wants to essentially turn into his Pokesona, which is Deoxys. That's the plan here. Yeah, it's the same as the villain from the movie. So those goons we ran into at the ruins were acting under Murloc's orders. But what's this final goal he's talking about? I can't tell from the document. Yeah, I've been wondering that myself. I conducted an experiment in which I exposed the Aurora Drop to energy from the meteorites. It was a success. The Aurora Drop showed clear signs of activation. However, only a fragment of the whole was activated. I must trigger this activation throughout the entirety of the Aurora Drop. Doing so will necessitate more experiments. He wants to activate the Aurora Drop? Guess it really isn't an ordinary jewel. Energy of the meteorites and the Aurora Drop. Apparently he'll be able to activate the Aurora Drop if he keeps up his research on those two things. But the report doesn't say what that means. What'll happen when the Aurora Drop is activated? What exactly is Murloc trying to accomplish with this research? It's gotta have something to do with that final goal he wrote about. Oh, we searched the whole room, but we still haven't found the door passcode. What about the numbers on the whiteboard in the back room? They've got to be worth a shot at least. 200 122. Really? It was the first one? Alright. Now we can take a look around in the back room. This lab must be Murloc's as well. Yeah, probably, but what's going on in here? There's some high-tech equipment in here, along with a photo of you, Pikachu. This room's got a totally different vibe from the others. Yeah, you said it. Let's take a good, thorough look around, Tim. This looks like some equipment for conducting experiments. Seems like he was mixing two substances together. Can't tell what kind of experiments he was doing from this alone, though. Got a weird feeling about this lab, Tim. Let's give it a thorough search. Right. Okay, where should we start looking? This document's titled Shutting Down the Fusion Machine. Fusion machine? What kind of machine is that? No idea. All it says here is how to stop it. To shut down the machine in the event of emergency, remove the power cable. That's it? Yeah, that's all it says. Judging from the messy writing, whoever jotted this down must have been in a hurry. More of a memo than a document, if you ask me. This document was written by Mayor Myers. The title is Coexistence Plan for Rhyme City. It also says confidential. Looks like it contains a schedule for distributing the cubes throughout the city. It says the mayor will make an announcement about the cubes on the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week. Guess that settles it. That revolutionary device that's been making news lately is definitely the cubes. There's a draft of his speech in here too. I'll read it. Citizens of Rhyme City, allow me to once again express my plans for our mutual home. I aim to foster a city in which people and Pokemon can live together in peace and safety. For many of you, the R incident of 2 years ago was an unprecedented hardship. I assure you, no one knows that hardship better than I do. but Rhyme City will not stop moving forward. As a testament to our commitment to mutual coexistence between people and Pokemon, we've created a truly revolutionary device. And so, on this last day of Pokemon Friendship Week, it is my honor to finally unveil to you the Friendship Cube. Papa. By Friendship Cube, he means the control cubes, right? That's right. He plans to distribute these cubes that can control Pokemon all over the city. We can't let him deliver that speech he's got planned. It's some kind of experiment report. Read it to us, Tim. The experiment was a failure. To make two become one, the proper balance of energy is absolutely critical. Too much or too little will result in failure. Making adjustments will be difficult but necessary. But I can do this. I know I can do this. Only I can make two become one. Two become one? Is he trying to fuse two things together? The proper balance of energy is absolutely critical. He literally underlined this for emphasis. These papers are completely covered in sloppily scribbled equations. They look, complicated. Yeah, this all means absolutely nothing to me. Do you think this voice recorder also belongs to Murloc? Yeah, and it might have some important information. Let's give it a listen after this.
Hey,
Looks like there's nothing else to investigate here. Do you think we should listen to this voice recorder? Definitely. It's got 3 tracks on it. Which do you want to hear? There's one titled Research Data. Let's hear it.
Report subject. Research data. Approximately 6 months prior to the R incident, I discovered a method of linking the minds of humans and Pokemon. This would make it possible to control Pokemon as we please. I'm certain this is the greatest discovery of the century. But it was not possible at that stage of my research to make my hypothesis a reality. More information was required. Since then, I've searched relentlessly for the missing piece of the puzzle. Until at last, I found it in the research that Emma had previously conducted. She called my research dangerous, insisted that I stop. But that was no concern of mine. I took the first opportunity to scour the research facility, but by that point, Emma's data was nowhere to be found. Jessica did this. I will stop at nothing to find Jessica and retrieve the data she took.
what?
He had Jessica targeted and Emma's data stolen. Also, he could work on his new research. That's so awful.
Hey,
There's one titled Finding Jessica. Go ahead and play it.
Report subject. Finding Jessica. I had not expected Pikachu and his allies to show up in Bamboo Burrow. Nevertheless, we did manage to find Jessica and retrieve the research data. Now that the last piece of the puzzle is in my possession, my research is finally complete. With this data, I can conduct simulations of linking minds.
Huh? Simulations of linking minds. Whatever Murloc's goal is, I don't think it's good.
hey.
There's one titled Proving My Hypothesis. Let's see what we can learn.
Report subject. Proving my hypothesis. I did it. I finally did it! Two become one! That is the answer! Two become one! This is definitive proof that my hypothesis was correct! I wish I could have shown this to Emma and Jessica. The cubes are nothing more than toys now!
He's using my mom's research for his own ends. What is wrong with this man? I couldn't agree more. Murlock's trying to make something even worse than the cubes. Yeah, and we gotta stop him.
Hey.
Listening to those recordings, Murlock sounded unhinged. He was getting awfully excited by that thought of achieving whatever wild dream he has. To be fair, many people have dreamed of transforming into Pokemon. Ask the internet! According to him, the cubes are just toys compared to whatever he's got cooking now. I wonder if the mayor is even aware of what Murlock is up to. There's a lot we still don't know, but at least we have a better idea of why Jessica was targeted. Right. Let's take a moment to digest all this information and make some deductions.
Okay.
Murlock needed the research data Jessica was holding on to. We knew this! We literally knew why Unitas targeted Jessica. Fine. Jessica had Emma's research data, and that's why she was targeted. That data being used to research something other than the cubes. I've got a bad feeling about this. I don't think we've investigated everything in the lab yet. Yeah, you're right. Let's investigate more thoroughly. This is definitely a picture of you, Pikachu. What the heck does all this mean? Let's take a look and see if there's anything else here.
I see.
Murlock is seriously starting to creep me out. Keeping pictures of me and Pikachu posted up in his room. What's up with that? Not to mention stealing Dad's body and keeping it somewhere in this building. The fact that he's got these photos of me, Harry, and Pikachu right next to each other makes me wonder if Murlock's already figured it out. Figured what out? That my consciousness is in Pikachu's body. No way. If not, then why has he been targeting me so persistently? I can barely read what's written here. Meteorite, Aurora Drop, Human... That's all I can make out. Seems like the energy from the meteorites is pretty important. 200122 and 170608. Pretty callous to display the door passcode so prominently. I'm wondering more about the number we haven't used yet. That could also be a passcode, but I can't say for sure. Let's say Murlock really has figured out your secret, Pikachu. Just what was he planning to do with you after he'd captured you? Your guess is as good as mine. Let's head down to B5 and look for Harry's body. Seeing it up close might help us figure this all out. Unitas. No. Murlock is willing to do whatever it takes to pursue his research. We've gotta do something.
Hey, got a moment?
What is it?
I think we should organize our findings so far.
Yeah, let's lay it out.
Ah man, I thought it was snack time. We have a lot of info to pick over. But this much is clear. 3 people are at the center of this mystery. Howard, Murlock, and Emma. Those three are closely connected with Unitas. Yeah, but they each had different goals. Let's think a bit more about those 3 people. Howard's trying to have the cubes attached to the Pokemon of Rhyme City. After hearing that recording, I at least kind of understand where he's coming from. He wants to protect Rachel and make sure something like the R incident never happens again. He's got good intentions, but his methods are way off the mark. We just have to convince him of that somehow. The goal of Emma's research was mutual understanding between humans and Pokemon. She seemed to be trying to create a society where humans and Pokemon could perfectly coexist. She sounds like she had a good heart. But now Murloc's using Emma's research data. Right, data was so dangerous she tried to seal it away. The Unitas project we're seeing now is nothing like the Unitas project Emma was a part of. Murloc is set on continuing his research no matter what. He even went so far as stealing Emma's research so he could advance his own. We don't know exactly what he's researching, but I think it's safe to assume it's nothing good. He said something about simulations of linking minds. I think the only way we're going to find out more is if we ask Murloc himself. I think we've seen about all there is to see on this floor. If only we could head down to the next floor. We're not getting there without a card key. Right, and we didn't even find one in the lab. But there doesn't seem to be anywhere else to look. What should we do? For now, let's head out and join the others. Maybe we'll uncover something new. Okay. Oh, it's a bad sign when the objective is just leave. What is it? There's someone talking up above.
Why is there a hole here? Ah! Oh no! Hey, sweet! They dropped their card key!
Okay.
Wow, way to go, Growlithe and Pangoro. Don't bust out the party hats yet. Someone from Unitas is bound to show up any second now. According to the floor map, there are stairs on the other side of the door to the right. You need to get a move on, Tim. Right.
Okay.
Now we can finally get down to the bottom floor. Just gotta open the door with this card key and... Wait, Tim! My hair's like, get back!
Huh? What do you think you're doing here?
Whoa!
Run for it!
Hey, wait! Stop!
Hey, why'd you stop? What'd you say? Hey, Growlithe! What are you doing? But...
Pikachu! Growlithe's buying us some time.
I'll come back for you, I swear! This is bad.
Well, we managed to get away from Unitas thanks to Growlithe. Fortunately, we can't go any farther. All those crates are blocking the way. And we just gotta force our way through. That's right. We're up 12 minutes in.
Perfect.
Okay, we made it through. We should reach the elevator if we keep going straight this way. This door won't open! We're running out of time. I can see those humans getting closer. Even I can't break a door like this! There's gotta be a way to open this door, right? Pikachu, what about that switchboard? Wow, we can probably force the door open if we run an electric current through the switchboard. I guess that's my cue. Huh?
Oh no, they're coming!
Yes!
Luxray, thank you.
Come on, let's go!
Pikachu! Hey!
I'm sorry, Luxray. Let's go, Pikachu. Yeah, we'll come back for him and Growlithe when this is all over. Hang on until then, you two. Okay, at this point, all that's left is to take the elevator down to the bottom floor. Just thanks to you that we made it this far, Darmanitan. We really appreciate it. No, thank you! It felt awesome getting to help out so much. I want to thank you, too, for giving me a chance to repay my debt to you. Hey, cut it out. You're acting like this is goodbye. We've still got the bottom floor to deal with, and for all we know, that's where things really get hairy. Right. True. Okay, everyone, into the elevator we go.
Oh no. You're not planning to stay behind too.
Pikachu!
Wait! You can't! You guys...
Pikachu.
We've finally made it.
Yeah. And that means it's possible Mayor Myers is just ahead.
Hey, don't worry about me.
Rachel.
Murloc may have fooled my father, but we're about to prove what a crook he really is.
That's right.
Hey, hey! What about my body?
Oh, don't you worry. We haven't forgotten.
Oh, well, okay then.
Hey, look! It's Dad!
We finally found me!
Well, we finally made it to the bottom floor. I just hope everyone back upstairs is still okay. And they'll be alright. We've seen how capable they are of fending for themselves. For now, let's focus on getting through to your dad. Right. I hear someone up ahead. Someone's humming? Hey, look up there. Is that who I think it is? Yeah. That's Murloc. If he's here, that probably means Howard's here too. You know what to do, Tim. Yeah, I've got to convince the mayor to stop this plan they're working on. And to do that, we need to expose Murloc and prove what he's really up to. Sure, but at this point, Howard's likely dead set on seeing his vision through. Even if you blow Murloc's plot wide open, that might not be enough to convince Howard to change his mind. I know, but we've got to try. For Rachel and Howard. For the Pokemon of Rhyme City. And for you. Both of you. Thanks, Tim. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. Excellent, excellent. Mr. Murloc. Oh my, would you look at this? What might you all be doing here? Ah, yes. You must have been the cause of all that commotion earlier. That explains why my entire staff rushed upstairs. But the question of why you're here still stands. Did Howard invite you to join him for front row seats to the shipment of the cubes? We let ourselves in, actually. We're here to see the mayor. I see. So tell us, Mr. Murloc, where is... Wait, here he comes.
Rachel.
Papa.
Looks like the whole cast is here.
We need to prove Murloc's deception and put a stop to his scheme.
Yeah, but where do we even start? Tim Goodman, what are you doing here?
I've been investigating a mysterious group. They're called Unitas.
Investigating Unitas? Why are you doing that?
Unitas has been causing some serious problems, Mayor Myers.
Problems? What are you talking about?
Papa, please listen.
Mayor Myers, Unitas is a dangerous organization.
But all they do is conduct research into Pokemon. I created Unitas for the benefit of Rhyme City. How could that be dangerous? On what basis do you make this claim?
No.
Unitas didn't do that. Come on, think back.
That one, okay.
Remember the jewel theft at the Dennis residence?
Yes, I did hear that the Aurora drop was stolen the day after the award ceremony.
That's right. And Unitas was involved in that incident.
Excuse me?
And I also have evidence that the Aurora drop was brought here.
How could that be? I'm sure that was just a few bad apples. You can't say the whole organization is dangerous just because of that.
Actually, they've committed other crimes as well. And they even targeted us, too. Everywhere we went, we kept getting attacked by Unitas.
I'm sure that was just a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? They even went after me and Jessica.
Rachel, you too? Murloc, did you know about this? Yeesh, he's completely ignoring us.
Please, Papa. You have to stop this.
I can't do that. Not when human-Pokemon coexistence is so close to being achieved.
And the cubes are how you'll achieve that?
Exactly. Pokemon can be dangerous at times, but the friendship cubes will solve that problem.
Friendship cubes? Mayor Myers, those cubes are the problem. Do you have any idea how Pokemon have been harmed because of those cubes? The PPB incident.
case with Butler. I did hear about that.
He was using one of those cubes to make a Pokemon commit crimes.
He what? Why would he misuse the cubes that way?
Because of that, my Pikachu was wrongfully arrested. I nearly lost a member of my family because of those cubes.
You've helped me understand how the friendship cubes could be dangerous. If they're misused, which is not enough of a reason to stop this operation.
Papa!
With the friendship cubes, humans and Pokemon can finally understand one another.
Mayor Myers, can't you see you're being deceived?
What do you mean?
The purpose of the cubes, in truth, is to deprive Pokemon of their free will and force them to do what humans want.
I was told the friendship cubes were revolutionary devices that would allow humans and Pokemon to live in harmony.
Mayor Myers, you've been deceived this whole time by the name Friendship Cube. They're actually called Control Cubes. Please, you have to stop this before it's too late.
No, never! Even if it's all true, this was Emma's dream.
You know this wasn't Mama's dream!
Rachel.
Papa, don't you remember? When I was little and got lost in Bamboo Burrow, an Ursa ring saved me. I was afraid and crying, and since it was worried for my safety, the Ursa ring chose to rescue me. All Pokemon have free will and can think for themselves. But you're trying to impose your will onto theirs. Do you really believe that's right? How can you claim to coexist with Pokemon if you take away their free will? Papa, is that really the future you want for Rhyme City? Because Mama's dream for people and Pokemon was nothing like this. And if she knew, if Mama saw this, you just can't do this, Papa!
Rachel. I didn't realize what the friendship cubes were really doing. I see now that I was wrong. I'm sorry, Rachel.
Well, that was
I
easy.
really made a terrible mistake that couldn't have been undone.
As much as I'd like to, we can't wrap this up just yet.
There's one last problem to take care of.
Yes. Who took advantage of my plan? Who could have done these things?
There's only one person it could have been.
It's time to expose the one pulling the strings, Tim.
Yeah.
Forgot his first name was Charles.
The one behind this? Mr. Murlock! You're the culprit!
Will you shut up? I have to say, I'm incredibly disappointed in you, Mayor Myers. You know you're playing right into Pokemon's hands, don't you? Rhyme City's a lost cause if you can't even protect your only daughter.
What did you say?
Go.
Murlock! You were deceiving me?
Your role in this has come to an end, Mayor. As for the great detective duo, I knew you were good, but even I'm impressed you made it all the way here.
Mr. Murlock! Those cubes will never be used again. Give up already.
You really think I care about that plan? It was nothing more than a means to an end. Behold! This is the masterpiece that I've truly been creating.
You mean this has nothing to do with the cubes? We saw the meteorite and the aurora drop in the lab. Do those have something to do with my dad and Pikachu?
Excuse me? You dared to snoop through my research? Common rabble like you wouldn't understand it anyway. Explaining it would be pointless. Just pay attention.
Pay attention?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You guys! You're all right! Here they are.
Huh? Pikachu!
Huh? What do you think you're doing?
But why, Pangoro?
Why else?
Look!
Of course, they're all being controlled.
Murloc! Let me out! Hey! Okay, it seems I've got everything I need. Now it's time to get the show started!
You're wondering why I've done all this. I'm about to realize my dream of becoming a Pokemon. I called this. Dude saw one art of Deoxys TF and was like, yes, this is my dream. You want to become a Pokemon? Yes, yes I do. And to achieve that, I need this.
I believe you may recognize this.
The Aurora Drop! What are you gonna do with that?
Easy. Now at last. At long last. It worked.
A Pokemon?
Wait, hold on a minute. What Professor Gordon said about the Pokemon from space?
Deoxys has returned!
This can't be happening. And to think, I was complicit in this madman's plan.
Oh, the best is yet to come.
Pikachu! Murloc! Let him go!
Oh, I've come too far to stop now. The Sleeping Man and Detective Pikachu both brought me the energy I need. These two energies come together as one. all of my research, all of my dreams, will finally become reality!
What is he doing?
Hi there, Tim.
What?
Don't tell me Murloc just...
Yes, this is the answer!
How can a person become a Pokemon?
How horrifying.
The best way for humans to understand Pokemon is for them to become Pokemon themselves. A union of human and Pokemon. This is the true meaning of coexistence! Oh dear, are you hoping to avenge your friend Pikachu? Well, what are you waiting for? As you can see, weaklings like you aren't even worth my time.
No.
Stay out of my way!
Pangoro beats that. Sorry.
Incredible! I can feel the power welling up within me! So this is what it's like to be a Pokemon! I think it's time for me to enjoy the outside world.
Wait!
I'll be seeing you.
What now?
We
Kill
gotta
him.
do something. But first I need to help Pikachu. What's that?
That would be, yeah.
What's happening?
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo!
I cannot imagine why, but I sense a human's presence within that Pokemon. Tell me, what has happened?
That guy used the energy in Dad and Pikachu to become... Deoxys!
Is that so? Not only has he misused my energy, he is using a Pokemon for his...
Yeah, we found the budget.
something. This lab's gonna collapse before either one of them wins. We need to get somewhere safe. That's it! Rachel, Mr. Myers, take shelter in the elevator.
But, Tim...
I'll save Pikachu.
Okay, Growlithe and the others might be hurt. I'll take care of them. Come on, Papa, let's go!
Right. Tim, you be careful.
I will.
Growlithe and the others will be safe with Rachel. I gotta focus on saving Pikachu. I'm coming, Pikachu! There it is. Dad's body. Murloc used it just now to extract the energy he needed. Hold on, Dad. When this is all over, I'll save you, I swear! It's Murloc's body. It looks like he's just sleeping. But he's actually been fused to the Pokemon, just like Dad. Pikachu's inside the pod, but I can't get it open. Can you hear me, Pikachu? Yeah, I can hear you. You don't have to shout. Oh, I'm so glad you're okay. Yeah, more or less, but this thing won't open up. Can you get me out of here? It won't open from this side either. Must be locked. You don't see a passcode terminal around here by chance, do you? I'll take a look. Next, Tim. Pretty sure this pod will open if I input the passcode here. We saw two numbers written out in Murloc's lab. 200122 and 170608.
Pikachu!
Wow, that was intense. But looks like both me and Pikachu are okay.
What a relief.
I gotta say, looks like the party's in full swing.
Believe it or not, it's Murloc.
Yeah, I know. Looks like he's become a Pokemon.
We have to stop him somehow.
I can't imagine Mewtwo losing. But we humans caused this mess. We're the ones who've got to clean it up.
Yeah. What about your body?
I look safe enough in there. Anyway, let's hurry.
You okay?
Yeah. This is bad.
I'm feeling kind of wobbly. Must be all that energy drained out of me. Oh no, what about the original Pikachu's consciousness? Hey, don't look so down. Everything will be fine once we take care of things here. Besides, we got Mewtwo right over there. Yeah. So all we gotta do is stop Murloc. But how? Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is we've got to do whatever we can. Right. Great Detective tip number 48. Never ever give up. That's the spirit, Tim. First, let's stop this machine. This must be the power supply for the fusion machine. How can we stop this thing? Sorry, Tim, this is way beyond me. I thought you knew a lot about electricity. Electricity is one thing. Why would I know anything about a specialized piece of equipment like this? Let's just fiddle around with it and see how it works. Not like we can do anything else. Maybe we'll learn something useful if you start pressing random buttons. As long as it doesn't explode or something if I press the wrong one. I'm pretty sure that won't happen. Doesn't make sense to rig a machine this important with explosives. There's no time. I'm just gonna go for it. While you're pushing buttons, Tim, try to deduce how to cut off the power to the machine. You just pull the thing.
No good.
One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, all the switches are off. Looks like that shut down the power supply. Good job, Tim. I'm not so sure. I think the power doesn't seem to be reversing the fusion at all. Back to the drawing board. I think we gotta fiddle with the fusion machine itself. It's not like you got any better ideas. Come on, Pikachu, to the fusion machine. This is the fusion machine. Looks even more complicated than the power supply. Yeah, but we still gotta stop it. I think those glowing bits are the energy Murloc used for this fusion. Maybe if we remove those little capsules. But how do we remove those capsules from the machine? I know we saw something in Murloc's lab about emergency procedures. Yeah, this is the worst possible time to forget! I know it's not the approach a detective should take, but I think trial and error is our only option here. I'll see what I can do. Do you think we could pull this cable out? Boop. Yeah, we disconnected it. But the machine's still running. There's gotta be an order to doing this. Try poking around some more.
That should be right.
What happens if I push this button? Nice gas! I think that just released the lock. And then the energy capsule. Yes, I got it off the machine. Well done, Tim.
This should be right.
How about this button? I think you got it right. Looks like that released the lock.
Yes.
Alright, I got it. Way to go, Tim.
Okay.
We managed to remove both energy capsules from the machine. Let's see if it did anything to Murloc.
It didn't work. Nothing's changing.
Maybe removing the excess energy didn't do anything because they're already fused together.
Think, Tim. There has to be another way.
Wait a minute. Murloc wrote about the energy in that report of his we uncovered.
That's right. What exactly did Murloc use that energy for again?
No, not that.
That's not right.
Hmm.
There must be another way to use the energy.
Okay, it was just the obvious answer.
That's it! If Murloc used that energy to fuse himself with Deoxys, then maybe that's the key to separating them!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you going on about?
Murloc and Deoxys are fused together because of that energy. According to the report, the balance of that energy is crucial.
Oh, so we just gotta disrupt that balance!
Yeah, but how do we do that?
Second energy capsule at him.
If we can somehow expose Deoxys to these two energies...
That excess energy will throw off the balance!
But how do we do that?
Once we figure that out, we can get back at him for throwing me into that pod. Deoxys flying around, the busted fusion machine, and then there's me, the great detective Pikachu.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
Aha! I think I've got it! A bolt of brilliance! I'll jump up from the top of this machine and hit Deoxys with the energy. Oh, how very thoughtful. Time to close this case!
I'm not surprised Murloc had a button on his console to give him coffee.
If we take the elevator, I should be able to get over there. Okay, hand him over, Tim.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Those energies are unstable is the problem. And they're the same ones that
Looks
are in
like we're ready
Pikachu.
to go. So, hit it.
You're sure you can do this?
You mean hit Deoxys in midair with 2 capsules of energy? You can't do that. Only I can do this.
Yeah, I know. It's just, isn't there another way?
Come on. Who do you think I am, Tim? In all my cases, I've never given up. I'm the great detective Harry Goodman. We've gathered all the evidence we need. Now all we gotta do is use it to pin down the culprit.
What? Why is Tim sad about this?
Please be careful.
Just leave this to me. Wait, what are they doing? If they unleash those moves, this place will explode! I've gotta hurry!
Oh, Pikachu.
QTEs? QTE time. Hit Deoxys with the energy.
Okay, let's get this done. Just need our body to hold out for me.
Volt tackle.
How could such an insignificant... We did it.
Pikachu! Come on! You've got to hurry!
I can't. I've used up all my strength. I can't make it. You need to go on without me.
But, Dad...
Get them to safety. Don't wait up for me.
Hang in there. We're almost out of here.
Now push the button, Tim. Mewtwo's still in the room. We'll be fine.
Take care of Irene and Sophia. They need you. Tim, you've grown into a fine young man. And one heck of a great detective.
Pikachu. Dad, no! I couldn't save him. Dad or Pikachu.
Tim. What?
The pod? Dad!
Tim, hey. Sorry I kept you waiting so long. Easy now. You're gonna break my ribs.
I'm so glad you're okay. Pikachu, too.
Yeah. Little guy's sound asleep.
You really did a great job back there.
Yeah. That was me, you know.
Half you, maybe.
That's fair.
Come on. Everyone's waiting. Let's go home.
Yeah.
Well, dang, that was the game, I guess. I saw some people online talking about this like it was the worst Pokemon game on Switch. But, like, those people know Pokemon Unites on Switch, right? I mean, I think the first game had a bit more charm to it. I love the quality of life they introduced in this one. Like, genuinely, being able to just have the right answer and give the right answer without needing to find every single possible solution is something that a lot more mystery detective games need to do. I don't know what people were expecting with this game. Like, somehow it was going to be this grand, epic mystery instead of a sequel to a 3DS game. But as far as a sequel to a 3DS game goes, like, there was some nice scale. Some of the mystery stuff was legitimately good and had me guessing. Like, several of my assumptions were wrong. And that's the best thing that can happen in a mystery game. It's also worth noting this game is not full price. They are only asking 50 US for it. So, like, you know, it's certainly not bad. The, like, voice acting is super good. I really enjoyed the English dub. I would have liked to see, like, I don't know, Holiday have more of an impact in this one. Or, like, Pablo. Pablo showed up maybe 2 or 3 times. And, yeah, the dub for this game was done by Bang Zoom. So, like, it was good. Yeah. This was a good time, and these are some fun streams. As for what's coming up next, I have 6 streams to fill before the next series. So, I think we'll be taking a look at a game series that I have feelings about, and I need to put them in the ground. So, we'll be taking a little bit of a mini-series break from standard stream series content to stream through Peggle. All of the games. All of the Peggle. I am burying that intellectual property. But that'll of course be starting on Sunday. Do we get a post-credit scene? No, we get a post-credit postcard.
Aw, come on, Dad. Please, take me on a case. I think I'd make a great detective.
I don't know. You get bored really fast.
What's that got to do with it?
Sophia, you're still young, and detective work is dangerous.
Aww.
Go on, Harry. Tell her what it's like.
Sophia, the thing about being a detective is...
I could take your calls.
Oh, maybe.
Harry!
Pick up. Pick up.
We'll see if that leads to anything, I guess. It's going to be interesting telling a Detective Pikachu story where Pikachu doesn't talk. Anyway, coming back on Sunday for Peggle. Why do I do this to myself?